Seattle has a lot of great things, lots of things to see, lots of things to do, but also lots of things to eat. Starting with something that Seattle is very well known for, which is coffee. We're at Espresso Vivace, which is in Capitol Hill, and the owner, David Schomer, is actually the one that's credited for inventing and bringing latte art to the US. I ended up just getting a soy latte with their house-made syrup, which is called white velvet. It's just white chocolate. Look how pretty this is. It seems very hot. I'm afraid I'm gonna burn the living crap out of myself. Ooh, it's very smooth. It's probably one of the smoothest lattes I've ever had. Like it literally goes down like velvet.
All right, I just got an iced latte.
I'm gonna stir it.
Just stir.
You definitely have to get their lattes because that's what they're known for, so. No, I feel like this is one of the best lattes I've ever had. Straight up.
No way.
Straight up.
No way.
Straight up.
If you remember back, Ashley said the exact same thing when we were in, not there. She said it before, so not a lot of weight.
That's fine. I've said it before because this is the new one. The way the espresso and milk combines, I've never had something hold hands so wonderfully before. I'm never a hot latte drinker, and this is gone in like 10 minutes. Proof right there. There's your proof.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you get them? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's like a whole pickle.
Yeah.
It's like a whole spear.
Yeah.
What did we get? Chicago?
Yeah.
Chicago and Seattle. So they'll battle each other. Our next stop is by the Space Needle and Chihuly Glass and Gardens, and we've come to get the famous Seattle dog. This is the Seattle dog, and then we also picked up a Chicago dog. The Seattle dog has caramelized vegetables and cream cheese on it, which cream cheese I've heard is just a game changer on hot dogs, so I'm pretty excited to try it actually. The Chicago dog has pickles, tomatoes, and caramelized onion on it.
Very fresh. Cream cheese and the onions are so good with a hot dog. Beautiful, gourmet, delicious onion, cream cheese hot dog.
Cream cheese! Never would have thought that on my own. That's really good. I will say that's probably one of the better hot dogs we've had.
We have our Chicago dog here. It's got the onions, tomato, and pickle. I got it all. Really good. The pickle adds that crunch to it. I think I like the Seattle though better because of the cream cheese.
For dinner tonight, we're coming to Pike Place, actually on Post Alley, and we're going to a very famous restaurant here called the Pink Door. I had to reserve this spot literally at midnight, exactly a month before we're here. I think it's more ambiance versus just being the best food around. It's the whole vibe and everything of it. For my main dish, I got the Pink Door lasagna, and it looks so good. It's just layers of cheese and pesto, and it looks incredible. My eyes are watering. This is a very highly recommended dish here, and I'm very glad that I went with my gut and just got it. I'm usually not a lasagna person. Sometimes I like it, but this is amazing.
I got the chicken parm with eggplant, the fried eggplant, and the mozzarella cheese, the marinara sauce. Should be pretty tasty. It smells amazing. The chicken looks cooked really well. A little bit of Parmesan cheese on the bottom and some garlic. There's a lot of flavor. Good chicken parm. I think there's actually some noodles on the bottom too. Oh my god.
And for an appetizer, we got house bread with their homemade olive oil. And it was so good, but we got more bread with dinner, so thank you to our waiter.
I hate to say it, but we ordered 2 amazing dishes, and then he brought out this bread. Simply won the show. And the texture, it's like, he said it was fresh out of the oven, so it probably could have been a big part of why it was so good. It's oil and a little bit of crust on the bottom. so good. This is my last piece.
Door's pink. We're lying. And for our last stop of day one, we're at Frankie and Jo's Ice Cream, which is vegan, plant-based ice cream. It looks really good. We just want to try something different, something non-dairy, especially after all the cheese with dinner. I got almond butter and jelly. This is not my first bite of this, but this is so good. It's so creamy and has so much flavor.
Ice cream that's made out of plants. Still tastes like ice cream.
Their whole mission statement is basically like, we want to counter the idea that ice cream is only from a cow, and they've done a pretty dang good job at it. It's really good.
We're walking in, we're talking. Ashley's on her phone.
I'm on my phone. So to continue our food tour on day 2, we are heading to the Starbucks Reserve. Not the original Starbucks at Pike Place, which we'll touch on when we go to Pike Place, but that is our coffee stop for today in Seattle. Never mind. Look at this line. We're gonna come back tomorrow because it'll be Monday tomorrow. Should not be as busy. We're walking through Pike Place right now, which we're coming back tomorrow, but it is crowded today. It's a Sunday. So all the fresh produce smells so good. We're heading to Storyville Coffee, which is in one of the little buildings in Pike Place, upstairs. We're 2 stories above Pike Place right now, which is pretty cool. We're actually looking down on the fish market area. We both got a version of a latte. Christian got a traditional with salted caramel, and I got a cold brew latte. And I will say their coffee is kind of expensive here, but I've heard it's very good, so why don't we just give her a try. It's very smooth. I love cold brew, and this is a very good, you can tell it's steeped well. It's got like the good chocolate taste almost. If you're a first time visitor, make sure you let them know and you can sign up for a free mug. So we got a free mug to take back with us. So this is our Seattle souvenir.
Here at Biscuit Bees. Oh, no. We're at Biscuit Bitches. Oh. So we're here at Biscuit Bitch, and they just serve a large variety of different types of biscuits. Ours should be coming up here real soon. We ordered online because that's kind of the process. You order online and you pick it up in store.
Kind of made a diversion to downtown Seattle since the reserve was so full. You order online through their website. There's a sign outside that tells you your approximate wait time, and then you'll pick up within that window. They yell the name. So I got an egg and cheese sandwich, and then Christian got a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich. They're homemade, they're fresh.
Should be good.
We got them. It took like 35 minutes, so do you want to sit down?
Yeah.
All right, we got the biscuits. Should have waited up there while I snagged a seat, because there's a good amount of seating outside. It's just first come, first serve, and it's pretty hard to get. Oh, these look good. That tastes really good. Like the biscuit has the perfect amount of like biscuit flavor. Does that make any sense? More like the floury, very crumbly. But really, I didn't know there was sauce on it. That's the best part of the sandwich is the sauce. It really brings it together. Look at that biscuit. It's so fluffy and crumbly.
We have our beautiful logo here. It looks like somebody kind of like drunk on food or something. I can't really tell, with like a bottle in their hair. I don't know what's going on there, but you guys be the judge. We'll break open this here biscuit. I got a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Look at that beautiful soft egg there. You can kind of see the yolk is still runny. Wow, definitely right about the sauce. Really good sauce on there.
Right now we are headed to Starbucks Reserve and Roastery. It's much better today. There's actually no line today. It's really busy inside still, but come on a Monday. Not a Saturday or Sunday. It's very packed.
So this is what's happening. We start with the raw coffee. It looks like this. This is a little bit different color than the honey process stuff you saw earlier. That looked like at 4 minutes it starts to yellow. It's like a milestone. 6 minutes takes on more browning. It's more of a Maillard browning or a sugar browning. Starts to pop like popcorn around 8 minutes. So that's what that's gonna look like, and you'll start to hear a popping. So it's pretty fun. So once you hit pop, the beans become exothermic. They're carrying their own energy at that point. So we can start to back off the burner a bit as the beans are cooking themselves. So we'll kind of develop the coffee, slow down the roast around 10 minutes. We'll bring it out at 12 minutes. That'll be like the finished product. This is a different coffee. It's a little bit darker. It's gonna be a little bit lighter.
It took about 30 minutes, but we did get our drinks. Normally for a Starbucks, I would never in my life wait 30 minutes, but this one's different. They get the beans directly from the source. They're much more picky with what beans they do source, and then they roast them in-house. We watched one of the guys that roast them, and he was talking about how they change their roasting times and temps based on the temperature outside, and they do a full exhibit explanation. We got 2 drinks. They're very well known for their nitro cold brew and cold brew here, so I went ahead and got the nitro mocha almond milk cold brew, and then it came with espresso as well, so I got the Rwanda blend. It's really smooth, and it doesn't have as much kick as a nitro normally does. So the nitro blend, they use nitrogen to brew it. I'm not usually a mocha person, but it works really well with the nitro. So that's what I got. I can't even imagine the other day when it was wrapped around the building, how long that wait was. I remember Christian got a grande dark chocolate mocha. Oh, you want me to try it? It's very milky. You can see down here there's probably some, just kind of try it out while you're in Seattle or one of the other 5 reserves in the world, because there's only 6. Kind of a unique experience. It's fun to get to see the process too. Oh, I don't know. Shanghai, Milan, Tokyo, New York, Chicago, Seattle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very smooth. It's just the simple ingredients, but the ingredients are very, very quality.
I like it. It's worth a shot. This is the first reserve that was made. For our last stop on our food tour, we've saved the best for last. We're at Pike Place. This is a must-do for any food. We have a list of about 5 items we're gonna try. We're gonna start queuing up because the lines, of course, were really long. But we're either gonna start with, what do you wanna start with? The problem is everything smells really good, so we wanna try everything, but we can't commit to our first stop. I think we're gonna do the bread bowl. Bread bowl with the clam chowder, because that's what they're known for. In a bread bowl. Because we walked by a few bread bowls and they look awesome. Our chowder, super fast. The line moved in 10 minutes. We made all the way through, and then they have your food immediately because it's all prepped and ready. We stuck with the award-winning chowders, and we got the New England clam chowder, which is the #1 food in the United States on Yelp, and it's won so many awards. Clams with bacon, cream, herbs, a secret blend of herbs, and then it's been inducted into the Great Chowder Cook-Off Hall of Fame, and it's in a sourdough bread bowl. That's their signature dish, is the bread bowl. No, I kind of want to just dip it.
Yeah, just go.
Let me dip a piece of
Do a raw bite.
a raw bite.
Yeah.
That is so good. It's so flavorful. Oh my goodness. Who was it that said it was soul warming? The LA Times. It's definitely soul warming and definitely worth the line. This is incredible. Let me try the bread really quick. Look at that. It's so good. That sourdough. Definitely the best clam chowder I've had, without a doubt.
I'm gonna try the seafood bisque. There is so many trophies around this place. We're talking big seafood people here, okay? They know what they're doing. It's got a variety of different fish in it. I'm gonna try it. Oh yeah. So in that seafood bisque, it's got the Pacific cod, Northwest salmon, Oregon-based shrimp, flavored with fresh basil and simmered with creamy tomato base. It tastes very delightful. It's not too filling. has a nice, strong flavor, not too overwhelming.
Our next stop is right down the street from the Pike Place Chowder, and we're going to Rachel's Ginger Beer. Ginger beer is actually non-alcoholic. You can order alcoholic beverages in here, but we're gonna stick with the traditional ginger beer. We got the traditional one and then the pink guava flavor. And we actually were gonna get the 14-ounce cups, but they ran out of the cups. So we got 14-ounce prices, but 20-ounce cups. So this is the 20-ounce. I've heard a lot about this, especially because we follow a lot of like Australian people. It's very popular in Australia. It's like an unsweetened Canada Dry ginger ale. I've been on a pink guava kick lately. It goes like citrus to almost herbal to lime tasting. Perfect thing to settle your stomach between the chowder and then the next food that you eat. Ginger beer is non-alcoholic. It's a combination of fermented ginger, sugar, and yeast. It creates like a carbonation beverage. I get motion sickness a lot, so I eat a lot of ginger. It settles your stomach so well. Back on the hunt for some food. Not quite hungry yet, but we don't have that much time. So we're heading to Piroshky Piroshky next for some kind of pastry. Right behind me is what's known as the first Starbucks. It's not technically the first, but it is the first like traditional, what you think of today, Starbucks coffee shop store. The line literally goes down like 6 stores. So I'd recommend skipping the original Starbucks. It's no different. Like the drinks you get aren't any different. And go to the Reserve like we went to this morning. That's much different of experience. It came over here in 1971. The original store was just a roastery about a few blocks down, but that's actually gone now. The building itself is gone. I mean, it's the original at this point. The oldest standing original.
Oh, James.
What's the address?
We're at Piroshky Piroshky, and let me tell you, it smells amazing.
It smells like a good, just homemade bakery smell. Oh, it looks delicious.
Okay, so this is the chocolate hazelnut cream. Smells and looks amazing. It's got obviously a cream filling. It kind of looks similar to a croissant or something. And then we also got a marzipan. So they were like selling out of it quickly, and it looked really amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a bite.
The marzipan is like a dough pastry filled with almond flour, I believe, sugar, and some kind of sweetener. Honey's very common. I love that. It has like the almond roca flavor. This is very traditional Eastern European, which is, you know, where this store originated from, is Eastern European roots.
I'm gonna take a big bite out of that. Right there. Fantastic. The bread on the outside is kind of crispy. The chocolate on the inside is soft and creamy and rich. Yeah.
Woo! Piroshky Piroshky! Besides just walking around the Pike Place area, also walk through like the flea market area and get a view from across the street, because there's so much more to the market than just the little shops. Spend some time and see it all, and then you can hang out with this pig. We were in the like fish market area of the market where they usually throw the fish, but I think it's so close to closing time they're not gonna throw the fish. They keep yelling though, but no fish have been airborne yet. We have one stop left for food. We're trying to wait as long as possible because the chowder and the Piroshky Piroshky.
All stirring around down there.
It's full. We're full. It's full. My
we should be
stomach is
good
full.
here in about 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, that'll be our last stop on our food tour. And then we're heading to the airport. have secured the mac and cheese very quickly. There was no line. It's like 4:30, 5 o'clock-ish. So that might be the time to go. They're open till 7. The mac and cheese. What I've been waiting all day for. They have this seating behind the like flea market area, and you can sit here. Anyone can sit here. It's not for a specific restaurant, so it's really nice to come out and sit on the like pier and enjoy something that you got from the market. It's got the more hearty taste, the more bitter taste of cheese, like sharp taste. Yeah, more sharp. The best kind on mac and cheese, in my opinion. And it's got some seasoning on it. This is delicious.
The noodles, if I'm being an honest critic, the noodles are a little bit overdone. Kind of mushy.
I can see that.
Not very al dente, but that could be because of the sauce. The flavor's there.
So that concludes our Seattle food tour video. Hopefully you got some ideas from us. We'd also like to give an honorable mention to Dick's Drive-In, which we had last night at like 1 in the morning. So they're open till 2. And burger was good. It was very cheap. They've kept the idea of cheap fast food going. I tried out the milkshakes there. The milkshakes are delicious. There's so much more to eat here, but our stomachs can only hold so much. And we only have so much time. Thanks for watching us eat food.
Bye.
Bye.